Hey guys, welcome back to Benchfeld Custom. So today we're going to do a garage kit review on this Dell'Otto SpiderMan statue. Hopefully I said that name right. I probably always butcher this stuff up. Now, I don't know who produced it and I don't know who sculpted, but whoever sculpted it did a phenomenal job. I absolutely love it. I'm more of a fan of museum poses, and I really like the idea that this one's kind of like he's either just, jumped on the ground and he's standing up ready to kick some ass, or he's ready just to go beat someone down. I like this where it doesn't take up a lot of space, but it definitely screams Spider-Man. One of the best things, too, is the abs. I love the whole ab section on him. It's really well done. I've seen a lot of other sculpts in the past where it seems like they added extra abs when they're not really there. This one looks like it's, looks like one of those doctor things you see in the office where you see the muscles and stuff. It looks exactly like it. I don't know, it just really looks really good. Now, as far as reviewing it, there's really not much to it. He comes in 7 pieces, so he has 3 heads. Both arms come out like so, and then he comes off the base like that. Now, I think this is definitely a 3D sculpt. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm almost positive that when they printed it, they probably printed the upper piece, the legs, and then probably each part of these. But then maybe when they casted it up, they put all the pieces together and they did a 2-part casting, I think. But then again, I'm really not going to go in here and mess with this. It could be separated. Maybe the factory just glued all these together and cleaned it up, so it looks like it's one solid piece. I'm not really sure. But other than that, it's really well done. It's a really nice piece. It's absolutely, it's got that slim look to Spider-Man, but it's got that muscle, like he's really toned, and it's not overly done. It's really good. As far as casting, I guess it's done by Onage, if I'm not mistaken. The casting and the keying, everything is just beautiful. It's really, really nice. It's just a really great sculpt. All of the blue here, well, whether this is going to be a blue, a dark blue, or a black, I'm not really sure how we're painting that up yet. It's got a nice texture to it, where the red area would be nice and smooth. So that's kind of good. You can definitely tell it's a 3D sculpt. It's got all this texture going around here. You might not be able to see it in the camera too well. We'll get in a little bit closer. Other than that, the base. I mean, the base is pretty simple. It's just, I guess it could be a black base with white webbing. It could be like maybe a marble dark base with white webbing. You really don't... I like the idea where your item is like... The base is sort of gives a story, or it's simple and you focus on the character. I'm not really a fan of crazy elaborate bases that take your eye to that instead of the character. That's kind of a personal opinion. So I kind of like this a little bit better. But other than that, I mean, absolutely beautiful sculpt. The head sculpt's beautiful. We got 3 different heads. So this one I would call the middle eye squint. This one's kind of my favorite. I like that one because it looks like he's squinting, ready to beat someone down. This one's like the really super squinting one. Not bad. I like it. But that head kind of reminds me of like Alex Ross. Was it Paradise and Earth X and Universe X type storyline? Kind of like that look. But I'm sure it's still only based on the artist. And then you have the big eye one, which is kind of like, I guess you could say the McFarlane type look. This is kind of like, the most common one. But I kind of like this middle ground one. I think this one kind of fits the sculpt and it definitely matches up the artist like really well. As far as you can see, like the muscle structure, I mean, sculpting is just amazing. It's Spider-Man. There's really not much more to it, I mean, you're just basically got a nice good sculpt. You got all this nice good texture on it. Definitely well done. One thing that I'm not a fan of that I've seen a lot of sculpts in the past is they over like do the muscle structure. So if you have spandex on a character or pants, the pants don't dent into where the muscle is. It comes. You have skin, so this feels like he's toned, but it still has at least skin there. Except maybe this could have been a little bit like kind of like curved a little bit instead of deep in there. But still, other than that, it's not bad. It's Onage, so at least I think it's Onage. Everything's casted up beautifully. There's no problems with any kind of flashing. There's really no like crazy seam lines or anything. There's nothing gunked in between the fingers. So it's a straightforward kit. I mean, that's it. I mean, there's really nothing more to talk about other than it's an amazing sculpt. It's a great casting. I think all I really need to do is probably just clean it up, wash it, give it a nice good coat of primer, and then just start painting. That's pretty much all there is to it. There is no like head display stands, at least I didn't see them in the box, so the heads are going to be separated, so I have to kind of paint them, you know, just get them situated with like a rod underneath or something, so this way they can work out pretty well. It does come with a sticker on the bottom, which is kind of cool, and rubber feet, so that's all pretty much set up from the factory. And that's pretty much it. Really great sculpt. Let's try to get in a little bit more light so you can kind of see. Hopefully you can kind of see some of this detail. That's it. I mean, straightforward. You know, SpiderMan kit. Not much to it. So let me know what you guys think. If anyone has any information of who produced it or who sculpted it, you know, link it in the description if you can. Like I said, I don't know all this stuff that comes out. I just get people who contact me. They ask me to paint it up. I check out the kit. You know, we go over it. And they send it to me. And that's pretty much all I really know. Some people have information, some people don't. And that's just the way it works with the hobby. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. And we'll be back with some more videos.